Yeah, this is an interesting one. This is quite an interesting one. So the best card in the pack is Conclave Tribunal. The second best card in the pack is probably Artful Takedown, probably in terms of just consistent power level. Um, but what are we going to do about Divine Visitation? What are the token generators in this set? You can generate tokens with the Goblin War Leader as a rare. You can generate tokens with Sworn Companions. You can generate tokens with Quasi Duplicate. What other token generators are there? Hunted Witness. What Knight generator is there? Conclave Cavalier. Guild Mages. March of the Multitudes, sure. Emera. Alright, so we got a bunch of rares and a couple mythics. So what are our common and uncommon level generators? Alright. I want to build around Divine Visitation. It's not the best pick here is Conclave Tribunal. If you were doing this in a serious draft, you pick Conclave Tribunal here. I want to build around Divine Visitation. Let's do a deck with that. That sounds fun. Alright. So there were more in white-red than there were in white-green, I think. Emera and March of the Multitudes are rare and mythic uncommon. Or mythic uncommon. Rare and mythic, excuse me. The uncommon ones were in white. That's not true. The uncommon ones were in white-green, weren't they? It's the Selesnya Guildmage. So I guess I'm taking Hawk over Legionnaire then. Because this card, I think I prefer this still slightly to Hawk. But I think as a second pick, this is fine. I'll play this in a Selesnya deck. I'm not excited about it. All right. We just had two Dimir Guild Mages go by. There's a Sworn Companions, though. That is a premium card for us in this deck. We'll run that. Legion Guild Mage, Ritual of Soot. Like, our Dimir deck could be ridiculous right now. All right, are we wanting to go white-green, or we want to do a white-red? I say we pick up Guild Mage and speculate. The best white... I mean, Skyline Scout's okay for both decks, too. So, it's between the Scout, the Guild Mage, and the Guild Gate. I think I'd rather Guild Mage. Happens when you don't draw Visitation, you have a lot of 1/1 weenie tokens. Scout leaves us open to white-green. But for playing white-green, we don't necessarily want Scout that much anyways. This is a Guild Mage for me. Alright. Boros Guildgate, Dissident, Ironshell, Beetle, Generous Stray, 10th District Guard. I think I'm on the Guild Gate. Even if I play green, I'll splash red for a Legion Guild Mage. So getting a couple Guild Gates is playable. The Dissident's my favorite card here of these. Beetle's quite good. I could be okay on a Guild Gate. Electrostatic Field, Hunted Witness, generates tokens. That's a token. These are both tokens. This is a more playable token, though. Okay. Alright, this is a meme deck. This is clearly a meme deck. Alright, Boros Guildgate number 2, Grappling Sundew, Centaur Peacemaker. If our goal is to stall till we do this, are we white-red or are we white-green splashing red? The better stall pile, the better stalling one is probably white-green splashing red. So I think I take Centaur Peacemaker here and we hope for another Guild Gate a little bit later. Alright, any of these generate tokens? No. This kills tokens. Inspiring Unicorn, that seems like a good card in a token-heavy deck. I think we'll take that over the Guild Gate. I think easy Guild Gate here, Sui. I don't. With Sworn Companions, Hunted Witness, and Healer's Hawk, the Unicorn's going to be good. No. We're kicking Unicorn here. Alright. Urban Utopia, Selesnya Locket, Guild Summit. This is like the max greed play. You take a Guild Gate in case, we want to play absolutely like... this is between Locket and Guild Gate here. There's actually an argument for Guild Gate, and the argument is if we end up base white-green and we pick up something like a Status Statue or some of the other very strong black splashable cards, I think I could take Guild Gate. Take Golgari Guild Gate there. Generous Stray, Silent Dart, Candlelight Vigil, Intrusive Pack Beast, Pack's Favor. Play a Stray. We would like Card Cycle in a deck where we're trying to draw Divine Visitation. Loxodon Restorer is kind of where we want to be for stalling. We have no removal yet. There is an argument for main decking Silent Dart, but goddamn is that bad removal. Alright, this deck looks so bad so far. Scout Wield, we'll take that. Generous Stray number 2 versus 10th District Guard. 10th District Guard is one of my least favorite 2-drops in the format. I'll take a second Stray. Our Token Generator Wield. Alright, nice. A Hammer Dropper. Okay. Alright, pack 2. Bounty of Might. Card betrayed us last game. Did nothing for us. Last entire playthrough. Sat in our hand, clogging up our board. Doing nothing. It's the best card in here, though. The second best card is Dissident or Righteous Blow. And they're both super weak. Coil. It's an interesting pick. Are we red enough for Lava Coil? Maybe. Pick up a second or third Guild Gate and actually want to play that, we could Lava Coil. It's good early game removal. It's good mid game removal. That's interesting. It didn't initially come to mind for me. Wasn't thinking we were red enough. This card was... I liked this card in draft, but fuck was it bad last draft for us. And our deck is not trying to aggro and then reach. It's trying to stall. Alright. We can do Coil. We could be end up red, white, splashing green. Emera! The dream! The dream! Alright. We gotta figure out ways to tap Emera and create 4/4 life angel tokens. Oh man. Alright. Well, we got paid off for the status statue splash if we want. We are gonna be white green base now. We want to splash black as well as red? Probably not. It's the best card there. Runaway Steamkin's alright. Not that great in draft. Boros Guildgate there too, and an Urban Utopia. One of those will wheel. I think I'm taking Status Statue. Alright. We don't have any removal yet. Alright, Crackling Drake. Not really where we're at. Clave on the Guild Pack. That will probably wheel. This is going to be a Centaur here. I don't see any token generators. I think Centaur's good here. We're going to be white-green base, splashing red, so seems like good Centaur. There's a Guild Gate there, too, that I wouldn't mind. Alright, Sworn Companions over Healer's Hawk. Generally, this... Oh, versus Rock Charger. Generally, this is such an easy Healer's Hawk. Wow, I forgot about Rock Charger. Between these two, it's an easy Healer's Hawk. And probably between the three, it's probably Rock Charger. I kind of want the Sworn Companions, though, chat. Divine Visitation, Sworn Companion value. That's the meme. Ah, the Rock Charger is so good, though. Think of Rock Charger with Emera, though. Tokens. I think it's got to be Rock Charger. I want it to. Maybe we'll wheel chat. I know. I just picked a non-token card. Feels bad. All right, Urban Utopia for mana fixing. Golgari Guildgate or Gateway Plaza for mana fixing. Prey Upon for actual removal, or Scout for a decent 2-drop. Playables are at what? 17. All of our guys are 2/2s. It's fair. Prey Upon's a little hard to use. But our Angel Sui will be 4/4s. Don't forget that. Do we run Gateway Plaza here? It's funny. I think I generally prefer Urban Utopia to Gateway Plaza, especially in a deck where we're trying to cycle for Divine Visitation. They're both a 2 mana cost card, one of which acts and one of which cycles, and one of which takes a full turn. Gateway doesn't need green. Yeah, but we're going to be white-green base. I like the idea of getting another black source for Status Statue and another red source, and this does both of them, but so does Utopia. Plaza's massive negative tempo, though. Urban Utopia's one of those cards like, okay, this is one of your lands. You basically have to play it. If you get a hand with 3 lands, you got to get that Plaza in play. You get a hand with 3 spells. You don't always have to play Urban Utopia. You can take your moment to play it. Nah, you can't say it that way. Gateway Plaza costs 2, so it comes into play tapped and takes another land. It's the exact same cost of Urban Utopia. I'm looking happy drafting a mean depth. Anything's better than losing to the last shit we just lost to. That's tough between these, honestly. I mean, we might not be green enough that we want to be having our mana fixing be green. Why are there NS... What? No. I haven't clicked these links. Am I going to regret this? Oh my god. Fuck you, Mr. Siskel. Alright. Fix that. Done. Okay. Alright. We'll grab the Plaza. Golgari Guildgate as another fixer seems fine. It's better than everything else in this pack. Selesnya Locket maybe is okay. Gird for Battle, Righteous Blow, Lidev Guardian, Guildgate Centaur. This is Centaur number 2 for me. It's better than the Swathcutter Giant. Okay. Loxodon Restorer versus Dissident versus Righteous Blow. We need 2 drops. We don't actually have that many yet. It's a pretty good 2 drop. Basically, one of my mods is trolling me, fill you with fun dip. That's why. But it's fixed now. Alright. Dissident it is. Hunted Witness versus Peacemaker. The Peacemaker is exactly what this deck wants. A stalling creature that produces everyone's health to 1,000,000 health. But Witness is another token generator. I think we're going to run the Witness. We actually don't mind having a bunch of 3 drops too. We have 2 Convoked Out Centaurs. I want the Peacemaker, but I'm taking the Witness. Righteous Blow versus Urban Utopia versus Boros Guildgate. That's slightly harder. I want the Utopia again. We're a little bit more green-white than we are the red. It is a land replacement versus a card replacement. What are we on playables? There's 4 lands in there. Playables right now are 20. Having Righteous Blow as cheap removal would be good. We don't have cheap removal. Having another red source would be good. Lava Coil goes up in value as our removal goes down too. It's between Righteous Blow and Guildgate, I think. Whole pack coming, 20 playables. That's a fair argument. Alright, Crush Contraband. Equipment did not wheel. Throw Crush Contraband into that. Sworn Companions wheeled though. Fuck yeah. Alright, Urban Utopia wheeled. Selesnya Locket. Alright, pack 3. I mean, best card in the pack is Murmuring Mystic. Beacon Bolt, Hypothesizal, both very good. There's a Healer's Hawk in our colors, a Guildgate in our colors. There's a chance for Glory. I mean, it's really bad. It doesn't do anything. Our deck is about getting this card, then winning. We can't play this card, chat. We cannot play this card. All right, I'm going to leave this up here. I'm going to turn on voting. You might maybe hear my microwave beeping in the background. I have food that just finished cooking. I'm going to let you guys vote on this pick. I strongly recommend against Chance for Glory. It is probably a card that just gets cut. But we'll take it if you want. We'll put it in the deck. See you guys in a minute. All right. So you guys, I gave you the option of Chance for Glory, and you guys said no. I'd rather have something besides Chance for Glory. Healer's Hawk is beating Guildgate, but I think with this many playables already, I don't want another Healer's Hawk. So I'll take the Guildgate with the with the mindset that I was giving you the chance to force Chance for Glory in our deck, and most of you said that's not good enough, and I agree. All right. Citywide bust. So what we could do is we could get our angel tokens, and then we could sweep the board, killing all of our angel tokens, confusing our opponent massively, followed by playing out Sworn Companions again. We have Worm. We've got a lot of Convoke dudes. Worm's pretty good here. Scout's all right. We have a fair number of 2s now. Beetle's okay. Boros Guildgate's all right. I'm out on the Worm plan, personally. You know, honestly, Rhizome Lurchers, whatever, too. Hey, there's a Mentor, 2/2 Mentor. We can mentor our Hawks and our Witnesses. World Soul Colossus is a thing, too. I don't know what type of thing it is. I mean, it's really good with a shit ton of Convoke creatures. Kind of. You guys want a World Soul Colossus? I like the Stalwart. I mean, it's a great 2-drop. Like, a really good 2-drop. And this card has underperformed for me, but... I mean, we're in a Convoke deck with a shit ton of dudes. You want a Colossus? Oh, chat wants to be responsible. And I don't know what world I'm living in where chat's being responsible and I'm advocating the irresponsible pick, but we're going World Soul Colossus, so I don't know what's happening today. But that's what's happening today. All right, Rhizome Lurcher. We have Black Mana Splashes. Indrik, Bounty Agent, a 2/2 with Vigilance, or a Hunted Witness. I think the Indrik can move on. It's the best play, for sure. Curve's getting kind of heavy. Indrik's amazing. Everyone wants an Infection Indrik. All right, let's hope the Hunted Witness wheels. All right, Swarm Guildmage. We are splashing black already. Another Healer's Hawk. Got a Rhizome Lurcher. We're splashing black already. Or a Guildgate. I don't know. I don't know how this turned into a chat draft, but it did. So, all right, chat. What are we doing for the rest of this? Right now, we're over 1 million cards, so we got to start thinking what we're cutting. Yep, we get Menace out of the Guildmage, for sure. It's going to be tough to cut this. It's kind of like a chat draft. It's like where I see what chat votes and then I pick differently. Let's not play black. Don't have to play black. Slows us down. Can just run status for the first part. We don't have any payoffs for Guildgates, chat, so I don't know why you're so excited about Selesnya Guildgates. Let's just splash red a little bit more aggressive, I guess, but slows us down. Menace for our Angels. Could do. I'm up for either. I could be up for the Guildgate. I could be up for the Swarm Guildmage. Guildmage is going to be funny. We will win 1 game from menacing our tokens and killing them. And we will lose 1 game from splashing black. So it probably breaks about even. Alright, you know what I'm doing? I'm doing this slightly wrong. I gotta up my sub votes. Subs are now going to be 10 votes. Followers 5 votes. And everyone else 1 vote. Hawk, Angels, Swarm Companions. Another 10 seconds here. Guildmage is now higher. Fine. Alright, take the Guildmage. Alright. Next.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Praise the sub. Welcome, Sergeant Sodomy. It's an interesting name. Always surprised by what ones get by the Twitch profanity filters and which ones don't. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the sub. I don't think we're playing a second Urban Utopia. Ever. But maybe. We could look at a streamlined draw deck where we just try to force Divine Visitation. Or we could look at this silly kind of Convoke deck we're putting together. Could do for either. Did it for the voting rights? Perfect. That's right. You're now a citizen of the channel. You get voting rights. Instructor? No. No. Instructor's not where we want to be. Golgari Guildgate. Seriously? That's... Do we have a Locked second Restorer in the sideboard? No, we don't have a sideboard yet. We just have a lot of cards in our main deck. Oh, I didn't take it negatively, Sergeant Sodomy. Oh, the Guildgate. Oh, chat. Chat, you make me so sad. All right. Guildgate again. Crush a Canopy. Remember, our removal package right now is Lava Coil and Status Statue. There's an argument to be said about having a Crush a Canopy. There's another Guildgate, another Stray. There's Guild Summit. We don't have blue mana yet, so it's going to be a little awkward at this point. So last night I went down to my local game store where I was helping test some standard, and there was a draft going on. I missed the draft, but the draft was one of the players drafted 11 Guild Gates and had a Guild Summit in his deck, as well as a Doom Whisperer. He was playing red, blue, black, white, Justice Strike, Doom Whisperer, 11 Guild Gates, Guild Summit, 2 Guild Mages. Deck looks super fun. But there's no way we can do that now. Who drafted that deck? Dante, of course. Who do you think else drafted that deck? My favorite play he made. I shouldn't ride him for that one. All right, he made some questionable plays with that deck. I think he won though. All right, what are we doing with this one, chat? Crush the Canopy by a large margin. Done. Okay. All right. Another Boros Guildgate. Let's really slow this deck down. Righteous Blow. We don't have any fucking removal yet. Cosmotronic Wave, in case we encounter another deck with Divine Visitation who has more token generators than us and we need to sweep the board before he gets Angels. Wait, that doesn't work. If he gets Angels, there are already 4/4s. Okay, scratch Cosmotronic Wave off. But there's still a Utopia, a Guildgate, and a Righteous Blow. And a Portcullis Vine, so Wix points out. There were I watched at least 2 turns in a row where he was at 1 health, dead on board, and he played a tap Guildgate to draw a card with his Guild Summit in play and top decked an answer, and he did it 2 turns in a row and won the game. Seemed good. Seemed real good at the time. Righteous Blow by 1,000,000? Okay. All right. Inescapable Blaze. We're not really red enough for that, but maybe we could put some more red mana in or something. We got a Barging Sergeant for the mentoring. I remember. Do you guys remember when I did the review of the Ravnica set before it came out? And pretty early, like no real sense of what a lot of the cards did, and just trying to predict on your guys' behalf, predict some of it. You guys like wanted me to do it, and every time I like rated a card lowly, chat's like, but mentor. And if it was a mentoring creature, the correct chat was like, but it will be able to mentor. It's better. And if it was a creature that could be mentored onto, like a shitty statted creature, they're like, but mentor. This is how it feels sometimes. Healer's Hawk by a lot. All right. Healer's Hawk it is. All right. Scout. Maximize velocity. Enhance surveillance. 10th District Guard, Ledev Guardian. Here's our curve. Our curve is bleh, unicorn. I don't know what that curve is, how you translate that, but that's what it looks like to me. Is this chat draft? Yeah. Why is it not the mirror? Because our first pick was Divine Visitation. And chat, if nothing, chat is consistent. They follow through with their meme. I'm fine with the Ledev Guardian here. I think it's better than all the other options too. I don't love the card, but sure. That's what chat wants. All right, I guess we're on Righteous Blow plan, or do we need a Book Devourer? Veiled Shade's pretty bad for us. I see some people voted for that. All right, Righteous Blow basically unanimously. Hunted Witness Wield. Sweet. I mean, the Garrison Sergeant's a 5/4/3/3 double striker. We've got the Guild Gates. We have the technology. But This dude convokes out for us and generates angel tokens. Do you ever need a Book Devourer? Yeah, we had one deck where we had to have it as a finisher. Okay. Alright, you want another Healer's Hawk? Man, what if we got Boros with this deck? With mentors. Think about that, chat. What if we mentored? What do you want? Anti-flying as a sideboard card, or healing and more tapping of Emera? Remember, we've got one rare and we have one win condition. It's draw an enchantment that costs 5 mana and then do things afterwards. It's the Restorer. You guys don't want sideboard options for flyers? All right, chat. This is chat draft. All right, Crush Contraband. All right, now here's the issue. We gotta put like our sideboard's 3 right now. Oh, man. All right, probably don't want to play 2 of those. Can't cut those. Why won't these go out of my deck? Go out of my deck. My God. Double Righteous Blow. A little aggressive. We have so little interaction. Maybe it's fine. All right. Do we playing black for this? My God. This deck is such a fucking clusterfuck of ideas. All right, we've got the big convoke plan. We've got the value plan. We've got the token wide plan. We've got the angel plan. We've got the 1/1 peck them to death at 1 life point a turn plan. Can't cut Sprouting Renewal, it makes a token. Can't I? I feel like I can. All right, chat. How do I... Okay, we need a way to vote on this. How do we remove cards with chat? I want this to be chat's deck. This is chat's deck since Divine Visitation, right? How do we make this totally chat's deck? I need you guys to like elect a champion. All right, I guess I can build some iterations. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll build some iterations and let you guys vote on it. That's the only way I could think of to do this. So this is gonna take a little bit longer than normal, but we're not here to make time go quickly. It's not like we're trying to get through it. Okay, I'm gonna fucking say this. The journey is the destination, chat. So what we're going with on this one is, let's look at that. We'll look at the cut black iteration. That's fine. We're gonna give up Status Statue, which is our only piece of targeted removal. We'll look at the cut black deck. That's going to cut out the guild gates. Don't need these. Don't need the gateway. Well, Gateway Plaza is still a red source here. Okay. What else would we cut here? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. You could get rid of Scout. It's not much better. I mean, it's flying damage. You could get rid of... I don't even... I like want to... We'll see. We'll see. 41, probably the Restorer, something like that. Okay. All right. Got a bunch of shitty dudes. Couple of stallways. We don't have much in terms of removal here since, you know, we cut all our removal. All right. So we'll start with this. This is the kind of most basic Selesnya deck, right? Probably even cut Urban Utopia in a deck like that and maybe throw in another 2-drop. Something like that. Sure. We'd probably, I mean, don't worry about the land distribution. We'll sort the land distribution out here. So the point of this version of this deck is early game, flood the board with little shitty dudes. Then stall a little bit with more shitty dudes. Then convoke out your Rosebane Centaurs and Siege Worms for a mid game, and late game hope you draw Divine Visitation. And with this deck, it is a hope, right? You have no way of getting this card to your hand. Okay, so that's that deck. Got a little bit of removal. Literally the only piece of removal is in red with Lava Coil and a little bit of reach / tapping with Guildmage. That's how this deck wins. Wins with the mid-game big creatures that you can't make happen, but will sometimes happen. Maybe you get a wide strategy with the Unicorn, and maybe you get your Divine Visitation. All right? This is the white-green version. So I'm going to put up a poll in a minute. We'll start with that. What do we call this? The Great... What is this? The Great Green White Hope? Sure. All right. Version 2. I understand the generous... version 2 is the get the Divine... I'm going to look at it. Can we build a deck that's just designed to get Divine Visitation out as much as possible? Can I just pull all the cards out? Yeah, let's pull all the cards out. We never build decks like this. We never build drafts like this because it's a ridiculous way to build drafts. But let's do it. So we want that card. That card fits our plan. This card is going to get us to our plan. This card is going to draw us cards to get to our plan. That card accelerates our plan, kind of. That is our plan. It feeds it. Survives there. Draws the card more efficiently. Feeds it and survives. Survives. Feeds it. Survives. Draws the card more efficiently. Feeds it. Well, kind of goes synergetically with it more than feeds it. All right, what's their card count here? 39 of 40. So one more card in for here. Probably something like an Indrik. So no removal. Literally none. The most accelerated way to get there, we've got 4 draw cards between 2 Generous Strays, an Urban Utopia, and a Sprouting Locket. Of course, we wouldn't ignore the lands. We'd cut the Guild Gates, so we'd cut the plazas. And it would just be basically accelerate out as much as possible, drawing cards, playing out some creatures, and then probably cut Restorer for Siege Worm. I guess that would be the better play there. Something like that, I guess. Right? So like this, the plan is to get Divine Visitation. The rest of the shit is just stalling there. Maybe we could cut a Guardian for a Unicorn. Something like this, though, right? This is... if we pick an archetype, I'll fuss with it till we get there, right? Maybe the Righteous Blows, probably leave the Righteous Blows in since you have no pump spells. Maybe I'll lock it out for a Guardian, but you get the idea. This is the deck. The deck is more consistent in terms of its color combinations, a little bit lower power level, but you're trying to more consistently draw Divine Visitation. And with Generous Strays and Urban Utopias and the Selesnya Locket, you get a better chance at that, right? So that's an option. So this one is... version 2. We'll call it stream meme, streamlined meme, streaming meme, streaming meme. Right. Okay. All right. Version 3 of this deck, the good stuff. Let's do that next. All right. What are we doing for good stuff? Well, good stuff is in part the token generation. It's in part that card. These cards are part of the good stuff. That's good stuff. That's the good stuff. Payoff. That's good stuff. It's good stuff. This card facilitates good stuff. It's good stuff. Payoff. It's high value. Big dude. Removal. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Payoff. Stalling. That's like the best cards in our deck. The most consistent cards. Cards whatever. How's our 2s? Could do with another 2, but it's not super critical with that many 1s. Have a fair number of 3s too. You could do a Ladev Guardian here. You could do a Loxodon Restorer. Restorer is probably better in Guardian here. We're running... Oh, we're not running Righteous Blows. We need those though. Need at least one of them. Maybe you can get away with 1. No main deck Crushing Canopy is a little bit awkward. No Cats for cycling. No Selesnya for Mana Sink. Or no Locket for Mana Sink mid-game. Maybe we tried, I mean, the Dissident's a little bit of a Mana Sink, and so are the Guild Mages, so maybe we can make up for that with that. 3 drops are where we want it to be. A little bit slower, a little bit less consistent. If the Swarm Guild Mages and Lava Coils and Legion Guild Mages are actually payoffs, like having Status Statue as an actual statue part is pretty damn good. Lava Coil is good removal. We could run with this. We'll run some guild gates to facilitate the status statue part and the swarm guild mage. Cutting black isn't really a thing because we're never cutting status statue if we're going good stuff. So it kind of looks like this. This is the good stuff version. Is it worse than the streamlined version? No, it's less about having all your eggs in one basket. It's more about a couple different things it can do to try to stay in the game, right? It gives up a little bit of consistency and speed is what it does. And the mana base is going to be fine. With this many guild gates, the mana base will be fine in terms of getting the color combinations, but it will be slower. So this is good stuff. All right. I think those are the three versions that I would look for with this stuff. So you have the streamlined meme version, the good stuff version. What was the first version? First version was like, fuck, I don't remember what it was now. Awkward. Well, the first version was good too. Figure that one out. Good luck, chat. Good luck. Defend your deck. Let me know. All right, so it's pretty clearly between streaming, meme, and good stuff. All right, so I'm going to end this poll, and we're going to redo it with just those two. It's kind of awkward to have to do it this way, but I want to give you guys full chance at this. All right. I think this is ready to go for that. Let's take a look. All right. Okay. Guild Mage is more than 3 damage to the face. It also has a tapping ability, which lets you stall for long periods of time. Quite close still. Quite close. All right. I'm going to leave the poll up. I'm going to grab like 3 wasabi peas. And we'll make the decision when we come back. You got about 15 seconds, chat, give or take, to make this decision. Seems like. All right, it was close, but good stuff wins. Okay, so let's fix the cards, fix the mana base. Unicorn's questionable. We'll see. All right, where are our guild gates gone? Don't need any swamps. We don't need any. We're running Urban Utopia main deck. We might not even need to run Utopia main deck. Can maybe get a Crushing Canopy main deck. Or Cat. Or a Lockdown Restorer. So we didn't get... I don't know that I need a Gateway Plaza. I don't think I need a Gateway Plaza and a Urban Utopia. So I got Utopia, added a land. 17. Probably green, but maybe white. We'll look in a second. What will be our last card? 16 land. We're not playing 16 lands, chat. It's just because I removed a card, one of the guild gates, or one of the lands, and I hadn't added one back yet. So we need a lot of white sources in this deck. We have a lot of white, 1-drops and 2-drops. Wish it would let me sort these a little bit better. There we go. We end up with 1 Selesnya Guild Gate, huh? Definitely not playing a mountain. So we need white mana early. 5, 6, 7, 8 white. See, this Gateway Plaza is going to be so bad in this deck. Am I so excited about that? It's 16. It's 15. So we got 2 back. I think I'm going to run the Urban Utopia over the Gateway Plaza. Gives us a little bit more cycling for Divine Visitation. And I just don't want to develop a land that takes me 2 turns to do it. Like, I can just imagine my opening hand, Guild Gate plus fucking Gateway Plaza with 2 Hunted Witnesses in my hand. I'm like, turn 1, Guild Gate. Turn 2. Fuck. You know, Gateway Plaza. Turn 3, 2 Hunted Witnesses. Feels bad. All right, bunch of green sources here. It's 3, 4. Green is not our color fixer. And we're going to add, what, 3 planes on that? So that's 17 lands. This is 8, 9, 10, 11. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a little bit high. So look at that. That's 10 green sources. 10 white sources. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But Urban Utopia is awkward. We have to have green mana for it. Maybe not. It's still going to be painful. All right, maybe we don't do that then. Maybe we do play Gateway Plaza, and it is painful. And we just embrace the pain as part of our life, part of our place in life. This is 18 lands right now. Can have more reasonable splits now. 7, 9, 10. 11, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6, 7. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Green. It's probably about right. Dissident's the only card we want to play on too. Mentor instead of Scout. What mentor? You know how many mentors? The 5/4? This dude? No. 5/2 rather? Absolutely not. It's an argument for Ladev Guardian over the Scout. I mean, it's what I'm trying to do with this, right? We're trying to have blockers that trade off in the early game. And when I look at our 2-drops, I don't really want to be using a Swarm Guildmage as a 2/2 blocker. I will. I don't want to be doing it with the Legion Guildmage, although I will. Just have to have enough creatures to survive the early game. Alright. Mana base, 3, 6, 7, 8 green, 7, 8, 9, 10 white, and then 3 red. 3 red seems low. It's 4 black and 3 red. Alright, let's run that. It's creature count, 15. We have double Sworn Companions and a Sprouting Renewal to make it more than that. Main decking a Sprouting Renewal. Kind of want to main deck that Crushing Canopy. We do get the 1 Righteous Blow-In. Convoke is good at the Emra. Yeah, I realize it's good at the Emra, but I'm worried about our mana right now. We have a fair number of Convoke sources, right? We have World Soul Colossus, Sprouting Renewal. And we did end up cutting both the Restorers. Both the Rosemane Centaurs. Do we just try not to be aggressive with Unicorn? It's not really where we want to be. I mean, but think about it. Hunted Witnesses is 2/2s. A million Lifelinkers is 2/2s. I'm not worried about the white mana cost, chat. I don't care if I don't play Unicorn exactly on curve on 4. Our goal is staying power, and we don't want Unicorn. All right. We want like a Ledev Guardian over that, or a Lockstone Restorer. I'm not super keen on main decking Ledev Guardians. Right? I agree with you, JD Toss, that any game that we don't draw the Visitation, then we do want something like a Unicorn. So how do we kill him? Canopy instead of Unicorn. I don't want to go too much lower in creatures. Dev does nothing. Ledev, if we get a 1-drop out, Ledev is a 3-mana 2/4. 3-mana 2/4 does something. 3-mana 2/4 blocks. Blocking is relevant. Seventy 9 10 3 6 7 8. Can run this. Let's start with this. I mean, that's the whole. I mean, if we're not looking at blocking, then the Unicorn's better than this. But if our goal is basically how do we stall the early game long enough to get our silly stuff out, then the answer is with bodies like the Ledev Guardian. Witness me. Yeah, that's cute. I think it would be good. All right. I don't think the deck will be good, but I think the name would be good. Witness meme. Done. You could also read this as Witness Me. That works too.